Oh, doesn't this take you back? There's Lou the cabbie, getting an award. What a personality he was. There's the torn clothing, but no damage to the skin. A lot like sort of Boston, as a quite well-known Aussie truther pointed out. The trouser bomb just tears fabric to shreds. Somehow, the skin's perfectly okay. Same thing apparently when you get hit by a car, but what I focus on here is the shoes. Now, a lot of Melbourne truthers, this is one of the highlights, is the anomalies with the shoes. Strange happenings down there. For some reason, you're hit by a car, you lose your shoe. Or in this case, one shoe. So we've got one shoe on, one shoe off. So if you notice the camera approached, this victim was pretty quiet. But as a very prominent truther down in Melbourne, his initials are PK, so we're going to work out who it was. He asked the question, very good question. Why was she quiet up till this point? And once the camera got there... Oh, that was terrible. There's no way she sounded like that in rehearsal. Now this is about the feet, the shoes. Here we go. One shoe on, one shoe off. Interesting thing about this is you notice on the right foot, the part of the shoe's still there. Somehow, when Jimmy's hit her, he's managed to surgically remove the bottom part of the shoe, tearing it off the strap. You would think some forces that were down near her foot, you'd think the foot would be more mangled rather than just a few little grazes there. You'd think there'd be great structural damage. So straps are pretty tough. But nevertheless, we've got one shoe on, one shoe off. I just showed that bit just to highlight. There was no structural damage to the foot. She bangs it on the ground and it appears to be totally intact. Back to 2014, Link Cafe.
And we can see that hostage being taken away now. That was the hostage, the 7th one, we believe.
Now, there came a time when suddenly the hostages had a chance to escape and were being escorted out. And this hostage, she couldn't walk. She had to be carried. Hand over to the officers in highly visible white. Getting ready for a big close-up for the camera shot. All right, got the shot there. One shoe on, one shoe off. It's like down in Melbourne a couple of years later. Highly visible, mainstream media news. Go on there, that's just one here. I mean, that could happen. So to the left there, we've got paramedics bringing one of the hostages out on a stretcher. I mean, this one was so bad they couldn't even carry her out. Here we are, right in front of the camera. Right foot's got some kind of red shoe on, left foot bare. So again, one shoe on, one shoe off. And what's odd about this shot is that she's on a stretcher. I mean, if they've got a stretcher, wouldn't have a blanket. Do they normally put blankets over these people? Perhaps to cover the feet? What part of her is injured? That she's on a stretcher. There she is off the hospital. Have the shoe removed by a doctor. Or wherever she needed to go to have the shoe removed. So isn't it hard to get your head around how being hit by a car removes shoes? In these cases, one shoe, but leaves the other shoe on. I mean, what were the kind of physical interactions between their bodies and the Commodore? Oh, the way the Commodore was absolutely mangled for some reason. That's another mystery. But how could only one shoe come off? Particularly the one on the right there, just tore the strap off. And also, how could being in a cafe with a madman with a gun apparently end up resulting in just one shoe off, one shoe on? Unless, of course, the medicos were doing it. I did a few St. John's ambulance courses we all have, and I can remember them ticking off the boxes, stem the bleeding, safety position. I can't remember number 3. Remove the shoes, or at least one shoe. Very strange. All right, that's it for this one.